Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Karen Pasieka from the Richmond Hill 6th Annual Studio Tour and Art Sale. She'll be participating this year. It's going to be held Saturday, October 16th, and Sunday, October 17th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have some really interesting art today because sometimes when you think art studio, you think of like these big, huge paintings, but these are really small, little collectible things, art jewelry.
Yes, the work that I produce is made out of polymer clay. So that's the main feature, and really it's just fun and whimsical and ornamentation in various forms, beginning with jewelry, of course.
So that you can see the necklaces are handmade with the clay.
Everything is handmade with the clay, and I add it to pieces such as different metal pieces, sterling silver, sometimes the wire bases. I create them myself and add Swarovski crystals, but the main feature is the polymer clay, which is hand-mixed colors, hand-formed pieces, and as well, actually I started with making the seasonal ornaments, like you see this little Saint Nicholas right here.
That's so sweet.
And he's great for hanging on your tree. And then when dear friends of mine were getting married, I thought, well, you know, I can make the transition from this sort of thing to little bride and groom. So I make custom-made wedding cake toppers. And actually the jewelry, which is my primary focus right now, that was actually inspired by the bride's bouquet.
Oh, I love it.
So, you know, they may not seem overly related based, you know, outside of the material, but there was a little bit of a transition there.
And if you want something special, unique, and different, they can actually contact you, Karen, they can tell you about their dress, little details, their flowers, and you can actually, you know, bring that to life with the little ornaments.
Yeah, because it's handmade, I mix the colors myself so I can match paint swatches, fabric samples, anything, and I can even work with you on some design features as well.
And I don't know if you can see at home, but the detail on some of these things are quite outstanding. I mean, they're really small little pieces.
I mean, even just the rosebuds on some of your work. Is that a signature?
It is a signature, yeah, definitely.
Very cool.
Yes.
That's how you know.
If it's got a rosebud.
That's how you know if you see a rosebud. Okay, but what about working, so we talked about the polymer clay. What about when you're working with stones? Is this like a semi-precious stone that you worked with?
Yeah, those are semi-precious stones, and so again, the feature is the polymer clay, as you see here.
Yeah, it still has a bit of clay.
Yeah, the beads are worked in between the sterling silver, the flat sterling silver pieces. So the beads are made, and then once the piece is baked, because it gets baked to harden, then I work with the stones, the sterling silver, the Swarovski crystal, and bead them together in a nice fashion to create bracelets, necklaces, and so on.
One of a kind. I love it. So we're going to actually see you work your magic.
Yes, I'm going to do a little
move
demonstration.
This cake topper just so we can see you.
Okay, so I'm starting with, this is a base that I use for one of my pendant designs, and I actually make these bases myself because I wasn't able to find it in a retail environment. So I make these bases. I start with that, and then this is some of the clay that I use here. And the clay, it does come in pre-mixed colors, but they're really quite bright. I like to think of them as like almost like a box of crayons.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're quite vibrant. So I'll take them and mix them together to create different shades. So here's an example right here of some of the shades that I've mixed together, just to create some more subtle hues. And I just start building on the piece. So I might take.
I love this. It's like every kid's dream.
Well, that's exactly it.
Right?
Yes. We all did that in grade 9 art, right? You built a little project and you fired it up. So it's good stuff.
It's not, they didn't look like this.
No, they look nothing like that. And you're almost embarrassed to give it to your mom, but yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. It takes some practice and perseverance.
How long have you been doing this for?
About 20 years, actually, I've been working with the material. But the business, my business I've been running for just a year now.
You must be a patient person.
Yes.
It would take time, and it would take a lot of patience to put this kind of work in.
Definitely, definitely. I say to people that I have my moments. I need to take another little piece here because sometimes, sometimes the clay comes and it's a little bit brittle. So that's part of what time-consuming about
So is there a
making
feel
these
that you're
pieces.
looking for when you get it ready?
There is a feel, and sometimes I have to add a little bit of another medium to it to soften it a little bit. Otherwise, when you work with it, and especially with the fine pieces that I make, it crumbles a little bit and it doesn't maintain its shape. So, so I'll just kind of demonstrate a little bit.
Here we go, making a rosebud.
Yeah, this is, like you say, one of my signature flowers here.
Oh, so pretty. And you are, there it is. Look, it's so tiny. You're in the you're in the Richmond Hill Studio Tour and Art Sale.
Yes.
Is this your first year doing this?
This is my first year in the Richmond Hill Studio Tour and Art Sale. I went to visit the 5th annual last year, and I was so excited about it. I thought I have to be part of this.
To get in there,
definitely, definitely. It's such a great opportunity. I love meeting the other artists, and it's great for networking. It's wonderful to introduce myself and my work to the community. I'm really looking forward to it.
And the nice thing is people can appreciate the art, but they can also purchase, which I like.
Yes, yeah.
You can come out and do a little shopping and actually meet the artist who, you know, spent all this time.
And maybe pick up the piece made on daytime. I don't know.
Oh, will you be selling this?
Oh, well, this one won't be finished.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
But
Maybe
I do have a lot. I do have several available, so I'm hoping that you'll come out and visit my studio at the Studio Tour.
Okay, and what's your website if people want to order online or find out more information about your business?
Yes, my business is Subtle Details. So my website is subtledetails.ca or .com. And I have other links on the website, including where you can make online purchases and my upcoming craft shows, wedding shows, and retail locations as well.
I love it. Have fun at the Studio Tour and Art Sale.
Thank
We're
you.
going to
We're going to be back. We'll be back with a little break. Stay tuned for more Daytime.